January 28th, 2025. Dry January. Pretty much a success at this point. Let's say it's the 28th. Got 3 days left. Tonight's the only time whenever I would have the social pressure to have a drink. So we can have some while we're watching our kids play soccer. I'm not going to do that tonight. The person I am going to be hanging out with tonight while he's watching his son, I'll watch my son. He knows, understands. Actually, we just went out last night. That was my biggest hurdle for Dry January was last night. Went to a hockey game. There are definitely beverages being had before and after the hockey game, or at least before, I guess not after. This is Monday night after all. But I held strong. And I had another gentleman who was also doing Dry January, didn't know that. So it's something to lean on as well. So it's nice. It's nice to have the goal and complete the goal. Because there were times earlier on that I was definitely on the fence about doing it. I did it. Small win for me is that this is day 3 of no sugary snacks, candy, chocolate, etc. I haven't had any. And I just got some stuff for, I guess, paleo, so I can cook up some stuff that are maybe a little sweeter. I was buying the Quest stuff, but man, they're really expensive, and I don't really know what's in there, so I don't know if I really love that part. I would like to take my blood sugar and my keto levels before and after having some of those things that are keto. And I have a feeling that they're higher on the index than I realize, or that maybe they let on. Regardless, it doesn't matter. The good thing is that I'm keeping with my promises, and I think that that's huge. Because you got to be able to promise yourself and keep the promises to yourself. You never break a promise to yourself. Is what I've read, and I'm trying so hard to do it. Now, as far as the no sweets go, I don't know how long it'll last, but I'm going to keep going with it. I did tell myself I was going to go ahead and weigh in every day. I got 2 days of it so far. Used to be very good about it. Not so good. I didn't drop anything from yesterday, but I also didn't work out this morning, so I did work out the morning before. So I find that that's probably a good thing. I'll probably need to get a run in. It's late. I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to squeeze a run in, but I'm going to try. And yeah, I feel good about that. Vulnerable moment here. I don't really love where my weight's at right now, and I need to do something about it. I should do something about it. I will do something about it. I must do something about it. It's very hard. It's very hard. And I'm very proud of my friend who knew he had a problem, and he went and took steps to try to help out, right? I mean, the big thing, it's hard. It's so hard to start. And my buddy went and got some work done, not like liposuction, but no problem if that's the case. More the idea that he wouldn't, in this case, he had surgery to help out with things with the stomach, and he's dropped like 70 pounds. Looks great, so that's awesome, and I'm sure he feels fantastic by comparison. And I think that's so incredible. I mean, it's so easy to be like, oh, I want to lose weight, and then never actually do it. But he's doing this stuff. You know, it's so important. It's so crucial. And I have such a hard problem actually doing it myself, which I don't know why, because I know intrinsically it's good for me. It's good to be healthy. It's good not to eat all the crap foods. But I eat them anyway, which is head scratching. But it still happens, which is why I got a belly. Well, right now, what I'm trying to do is just not have alcohol and not have the sugary foods, because those two, it's really not the alcohol, because I don't drink that much alcohol anyway. It's the sugary snacks that kill me, because it's not like I have one cookie. I never just stop at one cookie. It's not like that's it. No, No, there's so many more. I mean, I could easily eat a dozen cookies. And I'm not talking about small cookies, I'm talking about good sized cookies. I had to tell myself to stop. And that's only after I've had so many that I'm like, you know what, this is bad, and I finally actually need to stop doing it. So it's not even like I stop at one or even two. If I have the opportunity, I just keep on eating. And I know it's bad, but I don't care most of the time. Now today I was walking around the grocery store, and I definitely went past the Little Debbie's, and oh my God, I love the oatmeal cream pies, the Christmas trees, the zebra cakes, you name it. Little Debbie, I like most of what they make. I can't say I like them all, but I like most of what they make. And I walked past it, but there was actually I wasn't even that tempted by that. But when I saw the Cadbury cream eggs and the Reese's peanut butter eggs, I did get pretty excited about those, and I had a moment where I was like, it's just an egg. It's just one. And I thought to myself, no, you're on day 3. You don't need it. It'll be okay. And so I didn't get it. I didn't grab it. I didn't eat it, which is not major for a lot of people. But for me, that was good. Because I've been on a bad track for a while. So, little wins. I'm just going to take little wins because that's what I need right now to get me on the right path. And it's not hard, right? It's not hard to lose weight. It's not like trying to build a pyramid. It's just don't put food in your mouth. What could be easier than that? Don't do something. Just don't. But it's really fucking hard. It really is freaking hard. Well, that's why I get stuck at. And this time at least I'm trying not to. And as you guys know, I got my 5 core values. I try to say it every single time. And that's probably more for me than for anyone else, just to make sure I remember them. Sometimes I do have to think about it for a second. But got health, wealth, excellence, leadership, and adventure. Those are in no particular order, although unfortunately adventure kind of comes near down the list. Or maybe it should be first on the list. I don't know. But I really want to keep those in mind. And I got my work goals. I got my life goals as far as my core values. They help drive me. I put health at number 1 because without health, what's the rest of them worth? If you're not healthy, if you can't move around, it makes it very tough to worry about the rest when you're worried about everything inside. So I'm trying to keep that in mind, maybe more so for myself. Work in progress. So today I'm going to get a late start. I slept in, which stinks. I did get my journaling done, which is good. But today I still have to do all my things. So I had a meeting this morning with a business development group of mine. So meeting with some other business owners, talking about their wins, their challenges, getting that collaboration going. Had a one-on-one, had a team meeting. After I grabbed a quick bite to eat, it's pretty much noon. I've got a webinar that I'm attending for this at noon. I've got a 1:30, I've got a 2, I've got a 4, so my time is short today. So I got to get all the stuff that I need to get done in a very short time. So that's my focus. Probably won't get a lot of other things done, but at least I'll get those done. So that's it. Let's get after it.